Hello everyone, today we will be doing some bucket drumming. Now if you don't have a bucket, that's okay. We're going to be using some sort of drumsticks or body percussion, and we're going to be practicing some rhythms as well as keeping a steady beat. So I actually have several drums of course here, but I have this little practice pad that came, every new percussion student usually gets these, and I got it for $4 at Carthage thrift store. I don't think there are any more, but just so you know, there are plenty that you could find cheaply. Or like I said, I've got 5-gallon buckets I got from the farm store. Those were like $2, and or if you really want to, you can have a book, you can have a mouse pad, a little. I don't think a towel would work, but you need something that's going to be about belly button height, so that you're not reaching up to play or down below. Okay? So let's practice some skills. If you need to, you can use your hands. You're going to return to a higher position. We do not want to be making crazy noise unless you have a space where it's okay. So if you need to put some sort of like a t-shirt over whatever you're hitting, or something like that, or a towel, that would hopefully dampen the sound enough that you don't bother your parents or anyone else that's in your house. So let's do a practice. This is called Zipstix. So with the Zipstix, we're going to, I'm going to count from 3. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and you're going to go zip using just your wrists. We're holding the sticks, kind of pinch them, and then wrap your fingers around. Pinch them with your fingers, wrap your fingers around. Just a little bit more than a hand's length from the bottom. And like I've got, when you guys get back here, I've got some shorter sticks, but these are made of PVC pipe, and I'm still going to go around the bottom, pinch, wrap my fingers around, not super tight, so I can have my hand on top. This is kind of a German grip is what it's called. You'll see sometimes people in Continental Soldier will do this kind of thing, or straight up and down. We're kind of going arms, elbows just a little bit away from our body, and so I'm going to count for 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to say zip. Put your hands straight down at the same time. 3, 2, 1, zip. 3, 2, 1, zip. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, zip. Okay? All right. We're going to do that a couple times in a row. 3, 2, 1, zip. I'm going to go different tempo. 3, 2, 1, zip. 3, 2, 1, zip. 3, 2, 1, zip. Do you feel how you can tell when it's going to happen? You don't just go as fast as you can. Okay? So part 2 of this, we're going to zip down and then back to the starting position. We're going to go zip, zip. So if I count this fast, 3, 2, 1, zip, zip. Try that with me. 3, 2, 1, zip, zip. Now, if I go slower, 3, 2, 1, zip, zip. You might be thinking 3 and 2 and 1 and zip, zip. So in between each beat, can you cut those in half and do 2 clicks? Kind of like T, 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 1 and 2 and zip, 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 zip. Here's our beat, but I'm making 2 sounds per beat. Zip, zip, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you want to have both wrists do the same thing. Okay? So I'm going to do a couple patterns, and I want you to echo me. So I might go, let's see. I might go with one stick or one hand, going 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Your turn. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. My turn. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Your turn. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. What if I went 1, and 2, and 3, 4? Say it out loud. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Your turn. Are you zipping back up to here, or are you leaving it here? That's not going to fly. Okay? Whatever your target is, use the center of it. Can we try those with 2 sticks? Just alternating. Every time you hit, you're going to switch hands. Whether you start with your left or your right, it's not a big deal right now. It will be later. So If I go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, your turn. 1, 2, and 3. Again, 1, 2, and 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 3. Keep going. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. One thing I forgot to mention, if you don't have a drum and you need a different alternative other than a bucket, you could take a chair and turn it so the seat is facing towards you. That's a good target. You could sit on the floor. It's impossible to miss the floor, right? Or if you're feeling like you don't know whether you're hitting too soft or too hard, why don't you take a moment and use your leg as the target, maybe like right near your knee or your thigh. And if you're playing and does it hurt? If it hurts, you're playing too hard. If it feels like it's very light, that's very quiet drumming. Okay? So find right in the middle, or at least make sure that you're playing what you intend to. So if I'm asking for loud, you're playing faster. Faster stick. Okay? Think about a baseball. You want a baseball to fly really hard, really far, you have to swing faster, more force. Okay? Let's try kind of an easy pattern to get a single stroke roll. So you'll see people doing a drum roll. Slow or fast. And the trick to getting to that point is to start with a single stroke roll, where you just hit one time per drumstick. So let's hit 8 times with our right hand and then 8 times with our left hand. It may be backwards with my camera, so do whichever one, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to do 8 times and I'm going to say switch. So here we go. Tap your toe. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you bouncing back up quickly? Ready, switch. 1, 2. Don't do a lazy switch. 2. Sorry, ready, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left time, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready and stop. So make sure you're bouncing up evenly, okay? So let's go 2 times with our right hand, 2 times with our left hand. It doesn't matter which one you start with again right now because I'm going to be backwards in the video. So here we go. 2 times with each hand. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready, stop. Now we're going to do 1 time per drumstick. We're going to alternate back and forth. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap your toe every time. Feel the beat in your feet. And then put it into your drumsticks. We're doing 1 click per beat. Ready, stop. Now, we could try to go twice as fast. So let's do 8 with our right hand, 8 with our left hand. I'll make it look like this is my right hand, so even though it's my left. We'll do 8. We're going to go this fast, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My drumstick's falling. Okay, let's do back and forth. Let's do 2 hits per hand before we switch. Here we go. You know what? Let's do 4. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ready, stop. Okay, let's do 2 per hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, stop. Okay, let's do 1 per hand, but we're still going that speed. 1, 2, ready, go. Feel the beat, feel the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, stop. Okay. So that is the beginning of a single stroke roll. You're going back and forth, and as you practice, you continue to get better. So this is our first day of bucket drumming. And if you don't have any drumsticks, like I said, you can use pencils, you can use your hands. You could be doing that right now like you're playing bongos with your hands. You could be doing, pencils are really short. I wouldn't recommend them. I went out back and I found some kind of green wood that wasn't dead, it wasn't falling apart. So it's still a little bit elastic, a little bit bendy. That's good. It'll get a good bounce. And then maybe you can improvise and tell me in the comments some sort of drum that you improvised or created yourself. So that'll be really cool. Some of you might even go the extra mile and make your own homemade drum, kind of like our assignment 2, that homemade instrument project. You could take an old Folgers coffee can. They used to be made out of metal, and you could turn it into a drum, or even the plastic ones. You know, I got some Maxwell Dark Roast, and that has a nice lid. It's pretty durable. You can hit those gently with a drumstick, and it shouldn't break anything. So let me know if you want to in the comments. It's not a requirement, but tell me what you used as a drum, if you came up with something cool or clever, or if you used a neat drumstick. Tell me what it was. I'd love to hear you. All right. Thank you. Music time's over.